It's that time for this live activation, time to dive deep into the energy all around us so it can support us consciously, emotionally, spiritually, and allow us to go deeper and take our lives to the next level, energetically speaking, allowing all of the life around us to transform as we dive deep and explore the energy around us in new ways. So gather all your favorite tools and allow yourself to find a quiet space where you can fully engage and give your full attention to this experience. I'm your host, Sarah Wong. It is my honor to be here with you tonight and channel this experience live. Let's dive in. Welcome to this Leo full moon. I hope you are all doing well. It is my honor to be here tonight. This is actually a picture of the Leo full moon. So if you're tuning in live, you get to feel the energy that is alive for us right now. And if you're watching the replay, you get to tap into the energy that is still here for us in so many different ways. So whenever you are tuning in and receiving this energy, let it be current, let it be for you. So I am here with you tonight. I am your host, Sarah Wong, and how I work with the energy of the full moons is embracing the frequencies it's emitting into our atmosphere, into our consciousness, so we can all use it in ways to help move us forward. Frequency speaking. So this is an opportunity to just open your mind, open yourself to receiving whatever is relevant for you. So let expectations go. Just open yourself to the guidance given and seeing what is available for you. So that is really the intention behind anything I create, is for you to take the energy and see what truly resonates, where it expands your consciousness, where it allows you to feel in different ways, move your energy. So just explore and see what's here for you, because you're here for a reason. You're watching this for a reason. So I'm excited. Comment below your experience. Would love to hear from you. You can follow me on social at Energy House. That's ENERGYHAUS on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. So you can always stay connected. DM me your experience as well. And with that, we will dive in. So if you have your full moon journal, it looks a little like this. You can get these on Amazon. There's a link below. And this is an opportunity to capture your relationship to the energies of the full moon. So if you have your journal, go ahead and open it up and start to take notes. So the first page is going to be before we do the meditation, and the second page and last page of the just general note section is for you to reflect after we do the meditation. So right now, if you have your own journal and your own piece of paper, write down today's date, write down Leo full moon, and I'm going to talk about the energy. And for the ones that have the journal, just write down what energy, the top 3 that really stand out as I talk through the energy of the Leo moon, the full moon. And then also for those that have the journal, and if you have your own journal, write down your current thoughts. What is really on your mind right now in this moment? What are you really tapping into that you're ready to release? Knowing that full moons are for us to release energy so we can really start to bring in new energy to guide us forward. So we have these opportunities each month to set that intention and work with the energy. So when the moon's full, it's like this big amplifier, right? And so energetically speaking, what that does to our energy fields is it intensifies different parts of our system. So specifically, Leo is the heart. However, we're in a universe of planets and stars and comets, and that all also intersects and affects us in different ways. So without getting too technical, really keeping it to just the energy, we have some big things happening. And what that is creating for us is an opportunity to balance our feminine and masculine with the Venus and Mars dance they're doing right now that's in Capricorn and is very real and allowing us to realign in different ways. And that's also activating our sacral energy, our emotional body. So we might be feeling an urge, a call, an inner roar, in an inner calling to really expand ourselves and create a new reality, whether that be moving or getting a new job or, making a big decision or just going for it and like having courage, having strength, and just guiding yourself in a whole new way with discipline and rigor and intention. And, so really tapping into that, like, what are you ready to really release? Like, what feels like you're ready to expand into and just want to feel or experience something new. So go ahead and reflect on that, and highlight in that energy, like, what is that energy that you're releasing? So you'll see a little box and it says, what am I ready to release in my life? And I would highlight those energies that you're ready. Is it guilt? Is it procrastination? Is it lack, scarcity? Highlight those and really focus on those energies. So as we move through the meditation, and as we reflect back afterwards, you can see and check into making sure that you did enough work with those areas, because after this experience, you might need to do a little more work, and the full moon is still active for you. And if you're rewatching this, maybe there's just more work for you to dive into. It's a little bit deeper. So reflection is always good. So let's do that reflection first. So if you have your own journal, just reflect on your current mood. How are you feeling? What's real for you? What are you ready to just release and let go of? Any key energies that you're really wanting to work with? And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the full moon as you reflect. So let my words open up more reflection for you. So just keep flowing with your own journal and your own reflection. And, I'm one to write outside of any structure. So for me, like, my journaling will be all over the place. So feel free to write notes anywhere on this journal. This is yours. And, it's really just different ways to reflect and whatever feels good. So this Leo full moon again is working with a lot of different planets, and in that is this call to action. So it's a call to action that is almost, as I reflect on the energy, is almost like the best example is when you're going through a big change. So, in life we go through many different changes. So when we go from even elementary to junior high to high school to college or adulthood, whatever path you took. And then from there, it progresses on into more of meaning and finding ourselves within this. So it's like we do a lot of transitions of like, okay, who am I in this stage and who was I once, what was I once and what am I now? And even like as a child, you go through these different stages of thinking and desires and likes. So you go from one toy to a different version, and each year it kind of elevates into something different. And that's kind of life in many different ways. Is as we grow older, we have so much more wisdom, and the person we once were will never be that version again, because unless we choose to, and some people do, and that's a choice. But we're constantly going to be evolving because of our wisdom, because of our knowledge, and what we allow in. And as we do that, we're going to become different versions of ourselves. Like the junior high version is probably not the version you are today, and nor would you want it to be, right? So when we move into adulthood, we don't have kind of that permission slip or that big, transition kind of given to us, right? We're not like, okay, I'm in high school now, next is college. When you're adulthood, it's almost like, oh, next is my 40s, next is my 50s, next is my 60s. And we're constantly like growing older in different ways, and we have different awarenesses, but we're not giving ourselves that same permission to evolve and change into who we are now. And sometimes what happens is we'll judge ourselves based on who we once were and thinking we still need to be that version, thinking we still need to have those same results, thinking we need to, be a certain way. And so it creates is this confliction within. And that usually resides within our emotional body, sacral, which is very active right now. And what we're being called to focus on in our heart is we're not always going to be trusting ourselves, right? When we move into first day of high school, you're that young freshman and you feel out of place, and, everything's different. It's bigger, and it's totally different energy. And if you came from junior high, or even some people like all through elementary, it's a very different environment. You almost like rose to the top and you're at the top, and then you go to high school and it's like you start at the bottom. And, in life, it's kind of the same way. After high school, if you go into adulthood and just start working, um, it's kind of, you're starting at the bottom. You're trying to figure it out. It's your first job out of high school. If you go to college, same thing. You're a freshman, right? And it's like the same kind of cycle starts. And so looking into your life right now, it's like, what cycle are you in? What are you, maybe you started a business and you're ready to change it in a different way or take it to the next level. So maybe you're in a freshman cycle still and you're wanting to be in that senior cycle, but you're not there yet. So how can we release the idea of where we think we need to be? Now, of course, cycles don't always have to go in order. We can go from one to the last. Like, we can see instant results based on the energy we put in. But if we're putting more energy into our fears and our doubts and, what once was, we're not going to have enough energy to put into where we need to move forward, what we need to put our time and energy into, even if it feels foreign, even if it feels so different and like over your head. That's where your energy is going to be needed in order to start moving your energy into that new reality, those new results. So this full moon is asking you to have courage, strength, believing in yourself, trust. And anything blocking you is what is wanting to be released, but that's on an emotional level. So tonight we're going to do a meditation where we're going to explore times in our lives where you're just going to be open to receiving energy. Some people, you might see visions, you might have memories, almost like a dream. Some people, you might just think of random things out of nowhere. You might feel things in your body. You might taste things. You might hear things. Everyone's different. So what I want you to start practicing is, when you're in any type of meditation, what is opening up for you? Don't be so attached to what's being said, but being more open to what energy is being brought to your mind. And you might be taken out of my words and into somewhere else. And that's completely fine, because it's you with you. You're connecting with your higher self. You're just finally in a space that's allowing you to do that. So if you then come back to my words, you're like, oh, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Just come back to exactly where I'm at. That's fine. And if you get distracted, just come back to exactly where I'm at. That's fine. Obviously, you can watch the replay, so you can, go back to this if you want and re-explore it if you felt you like got distracted and you want to really take in everything. Do do what feels good. So this full moon is powerful. Now, also, it is the first full moon in the Lunar New Year, which is the year of the tiger, the water tiger, which again, that emotional body, that strength, that courage. So again, this is the same energy of this full moon, right? And so it's amplified even more. And it's like, okay, I'm really ready for that. And it's, for some it's fun and it's expansive, but for others it could be stressful because it is the unknown, and you might feel like you've done everything and you don't even know what direction to go, and you're kind of holding on faith to bring you something out of the blue to finally guide you. Now, if you're feeling that energy, that's okay. That hold that possible, but at the same time, it's time to start checking in and being that responsible energy. And that's what the year of the tiger is all about. It's taking that personal responsibility, making what you need to do happen each day in a methodical way. It's very methodical. It's very like observant. And then it observes and then it decides how it wants to move. And, it's like, be like cats right now. It's like, be, aware and prideful of yourself, but also protective and, kind of just doing what you need to do and for yourself to move forward, because this is a time where we really got to go inward. And if there's external things that we need to remove for ourselves, and, making those decisions as well. So that clarity might come to you. Now, in the next 2 weeks, whatever we set our intention to release in the next 2 weeks, there's a lot of energy that is going to be available for us to start seeing some momentum. So also setting the intention to release anything blocking you from, different ways to experience your reality, ideas, results, solutions, opportunities. Let that, be a part of your intention. Let that come to you, and anything blocking you to be removed, because this is a big time for all of us to be open to seeing new results based on our actions and where we're spending our time and creations. So, rewards coming in, right? So we're in the final clearing of 2021. Pisces season is the last of the zodiac of 2021. So technically that is the last energy of 2021. That's always a cleansing energy. It comes and allows us to really step into this dreamy energy, but also all planets are direct still. And, there's a lot of forward momentum coming and a lot of new information coming our way in many different ways. It's going to be different for everyone. So this full moon is really the starting point. So whatever you set your intention on is going to support you in really stepping forward in those areas. So be open to those areas evolving. All right. Beautiful. So I'm just looking at the comments. Hello, so beautiful. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Melissa. Oh, Casa Evolve. Hi, Michelle. Love it. Love to see all your energies. Anyone watching live, I always appreciate you. It's so beautiful to join forces and feel the love and intention. And for those watching replay, I also really honor you and am grateful for you too, because you're taking time for you. And I know we're all busy. So all right. So with that, you can also light a candle. So I always like to light a candle whenever I do energy work, just because anything that no longer serves can be transmuted. So this is an amethyst candle I have from the current Vibe Up box, which I highly recommend. It comes with a kit to make moon water. It comes with amazing tools to use for cleansing, for clarity, and so much more. So go ahead and set your intention with your candle. If you don't have a candle, that's okay. You can use light, you can use whatever you want as a tool. I also would say have water. When we do energy work, we can get dehydrated very easily. So have water available for you, and a comfortable place, because the best thing to do is be comfortable during these. That allows you to fully open and not worry like, oh my gosh, you don't need to sit in a specific position if that's not comfortable for you. So get comfortable. A lot of people fall asleep. That is very common. Don't worry, your soul is actually taking this work to the next level. So that's actually very powerful. If you do want to come back and listen to it consciously, then of course, go ahead. It's all good, so don't judge yourself. Sometimes when we're depleted, we need to recalibrate before we can do that conscious energy work. So just be open to what your body needs. And, really take this time for yourself. Again, this is less about me and more about you, seeing what feels activated within your energy field, connecting to your energy, and just open yourself to receiving whatever wants to come through for your highest good. So with the candle, after you lit it, I always give gratitude to any energy I'm working with, because everything's energy. And the more energy we give something, the more energy it gives us back. If we set intention with energy, that intention will always do what it's meant to do in different ways. So fire, you can work with the fire energy by just gazing softly at the flame and giving gratitude for allowing that flame to release anything negative that's being released and transmuting it immediately for you during this process, during this meditation. So you can say thank you, thank you, thank you. You can just honor the flame energy, whatever feels good for you. Okay. Hi, Rachel. Alrighty, so now you're going to get comfortable, allow yourself to just fully relax, and gently close your eyes. And I want you now to gently open your eyes, and then gently close your eyes, and then gently open your eyes. So this is the Leo constellation, the Leo galaxy, and it allows our energy field to really connect to this expansive energy that's being illuminated by the full moon. So this is where we're setting our intention to connect to this Leo galaxy. It's a cartwheel like galaxy, which has a bunch of different energies a part of it, some collided stars, and really it's an energy of just leading in a new way. So it has that purple essence, that purple hue. It's a higher level consciousness. And it's really just an energy here to support us in exploring what is true in our hearts. And this isn't necessarily like I love life, and it's more so it's like, okay, I really need to explore, what am I afraid of? What is stopping me from, what rules am I making up for myself that no longer serve me? This cartwheel energy, thinking of a cartwheel, right? Your body is expanded in all types of directions, and you kind of have to trust the force of your energy to carry you forward if you've ever tried to do a cartwheel. That's what Leo energy is that bravery, that energy of, are you going to trust yourself that you can go this way and fully trust yourself, fully give yourself, no reservations, no hesitations, just fully stepping into that power? Can you really give yourself that energy? Are you ready to step into that power? So as you gently close your eyes now, taking a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, just relaxing your body fully, allowing your energy to just release anything that no longer serves you. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feeling this moon energy above you. This moon energy illuminating your auric field all around you, your energy field. Setting your intention to receive the highest healing available for you today. Letting go of anything that no longer serves, letting go of anything that's blocking you from your truth, from your purpose, from your passions, from your fullest potential. Old stories and ideas that no longer serve you. Old programs, old results, scarcity, lack, whatever is ready to just evolve out of your energy field, whatever you're ready to see new results in new ways. Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe it's physically, maybe it's your body. You're ready to see your body in new ways. You're ready to commit to a new version of your health. Maybe it's your business. You're ready to see your business flourish in new ways. Experience bigger results with less effort. Experience abundance. No more paycheck to paycheck or event to event or session to session. It's allowing your business to just evolve in massive ways. Maybe it's your life. You're ready for it to evolve and just allow yourself to find new solutions to just move forward. Move forward in new ways. So just breathe in, breathe out. And this moon is illuminating the Leo constellation, that galaxy energy coming into your energy field. And it's going to activate your inner child. This inner child energy is going to show you the images or bring awareness or thoughts to your mind during this process. So just be open to receiving. And I want you to think back to the time of 5 to 8 years old. This is a time you might not remember much, but the time where most children start to develop their own desires, their own interest, their own passions, their own hobbies, curiosity. They don't really care as much what other people think. Usually this age is you're just exploring. See yourself exploring. What comes to mind? What memories? What ideas? What energy? Just be open. Feel that energy. Acknowledge that energy. See if there's anything there. Are there any belief systems? Are there any observations of yourself, memories of yourself that come to mind? Now think of yourself from 8 to 12. This is when we develop our personality, who we think we need to be, kind of trying on different things, going through different grades, almost becoming that preteen. Just thinking about those years, what comes to mind, what changes, what memories, what times where you had to go from grade, from going from elementary to getting ready to go to junior high, becoming, top of the elementary, and then moving into a very unknown space for some. Everyone's different. Then think about 12 to 15. Becoming a teenager, junior high to high school. All those different times, those different feelings, those different desires. Times you felt lost, times you felt on top of the world. Thinking from freshman year to your senior year, how different you were, how different you felt. Thinking about that 15 to 18, all the changes you felt within, all the things you explored. Thinking about 18 to 21, all those new experiences, stepping into adulthood, experiencing new things. 21 to 25. Again, just exploring the energy. So even if we go above the age you are now, explore what energy comes into, what energy wants to guide you from your future self. So 21 to 25, finding your way. Really stepping into adulthood. Finding new types of jobs, careers even. 25 to 30, really learning your truth, stepping into your power, feeling like you know and been through a lot, but still ready to explore. And as you move into your late 20s, really looking forward to those 30s and in big ways of accomplishments and building. Shifting into your 30s, where you're becoming major life events happening, usually in your 30s, the start of them at least. Your 40s, really living for you. Usually 40s is that energy that comes in of freedom, just kind of living for yourself and just going for it. It's almost like I got nothing to lose. Usually that comes in with our 40s. 30s, we're usually becoming and having those major life events, a lot of growth in different ways. 40s is just freedom from that growth. It feels so free even just to tap into 40s. 50s is really experiencing life. Usually in the 50s, it's, you're a little more stable. At least you have a lot of clarity of what you do want, what you don't want. A lot of accomplishments to support you. You have experience, you can do a lot, you can navigate a lot. 60s becomes very nostalgic. like you're in love with life. You're in love with your creations. It's a new level of gratitude because you start to become what you feel a little bit older. That wisdom comes in and that gratitude comes in. So feel that energy. Feel that wisdom from your future self, your current self, wherever you're at. Usually 70s is celebration because a lot of people feel like that's their energy is still good and they feel vibrant. Really just celebrating life in new ways. In 80s plus, it's reflective. It's everything. It's everything and all of it at once. It's all of life. It's leaning into the truth. It's the reflection. It's the in love. It's the growing. Finding your likes. Owning your personality. It's everything because everything is there. So feel the energy of all of you embodied into you. And bring yourself back to your age now and where you're at now. Where you're at in your journey. Where you're ready to expand into, and anything that no longer serves you. I want you to imagine that these beautiful balls of light come from that Leo galaxy. And there's two of them. They're very bright. And they come directly, one right in front of your heart, and one on the top of your head. And then Venus and Mars energy comes into this one ball right in front of your root chakra, the base of your tailbone, the Hara, heart key, earth key energy, just vibrating that energy, moving it with that heart key energy. It activates both those energies, and that's energy connected to our human experience and our higher consciousness. So just allowing these energies to come in, balls of light, illuminating your energy field from the top of your head to the base of your tailbone. 3 key energy fields, 3 key balls of light, just activating your energy, releasing anything that no longer serves you, anything blocking you from your courage, blocking you from your strength, anything blocking you from creativity, anything that you no longer need a part of your life, doubts, disbeliefs, limiting beliefs, old ways, old stories, just letting that go. Any scarcity, let it go. Those old ways to generate lack of income, let it go. We're calling in new ways for an abundance of energy, abundance of income, prosperity, ideas, partnerships, relationships, love, companionship, change, whatever that is for you, just fully allowing that to come in. Maybe you're ready to start that next chapter. It could be for some going back to school and just pursuing their dream. For others, it might be stepping into their power in a new way, allowing them to create new results, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. So just feel that energy, those balls of light, activating anything that no longer serves. And I want you to think back in time of all those energies we reviewed. What are moments of celebration? Times where you went into the unknown and found your way. It could be a new job you started, feeling lost, feeling afraid, and then winning awards. It could be a relationship that ended and you felt finally free, finally ready to just explore. It could be a moment in time where you found your soul again, you found clarity. You were able to pick up again and say, okay, I'm ready to just go for it. So just let that energy in, let that energy of feeling that confidence, feeling that courage. Let it fill up your heart space. And I want you to visualize it almost like a faucet of water is turning on, and it brings in this energy of unconditional love, washing down your face, down your neck, down your shoulders, to every finger, down your chest, down your waist, down your legs, to every toe. Bring in this renewal energy from this Leo constellation, this galaxy of energy, pulling in that Venus and Mars. It's so connected right now, so energized. Calling in our inner strength, anything that's blocking us from moving forward, anything that no longer serves, just calling that energy to be released. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Doing that 3 times on your own rhythm, your own pace. Just really allowing that heart space to open up, letting go of the old ways, the old versions of you. Allowing yourself to truly move forward in a way that just allows you to feel different. Allows you to explore in a new way. Explore life in a new way. And anything that's blocking you, let that energy around you just release even more. As you breathe in and out. And just feeling that energy all around you. And allow yourself to feel anything move out of the bottom of your feet. Any energy that no longer serves, just move out. Stress, overwhelm, exhaustion, fatigue, fear. Fear that something, so like if something good's happening and you feel so good about it, fear that that good is going to go away. Or fear you might not receive what you need to make ends meet. Whether that be financially, whether that be emotionally, physically. You know, we all have different challenges going on at different times in space. So just explore any residual energy that needs to be released. Let it go throughout the bottom of your feet into the earth. And I want you to imagine now that Leo is a fire energy. So I want you to imagine a violet flame all around you. This violet energy from the constellation and galaxy of Leo all around you. This violet flame comes down over your auric field and just releases and removes anything in your subconscious, conscious mind that no longer serves you. Transmuting, releasing, allowing yourself to reset any energy that no longer serves, reset agreements, anything that's blocking you from discipline, anything blocking you from daily action, releasing that. And now I want you to visualize that violet flame around you goes into the flame in front of you, or goes into a flame energy in front of you. And it transmutes all of that energy that was released, anything that no longer serves you. And feeling those balls of energy again, one at the top of your head, one at your heart, one at the base of your tailbone, start to move up this energy field back into the moon, back into the Leo constellation, back into the stars, pulling out any residual energy that no longer serves, illuminating your auric field with a white energy now, just a white energy bubble. Just feel white energy all around you. Breathe it in Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Let yourself work with this moon energy and set the intention for this moon energy to support you for the next 24 hours and all the way through Friday, allowing you to continue to release anything that no longer serves you. And placing your hands on your heart, and I want you to place your hands on your heart where you can feel both palms on your heart, so crisscrossing your fingers, feeling both palms connected to that heart energy. I want you just to feel white light from your hands moving into your heart. Feel any energy that no longer serves being removed even more in that heart space. We're going to activate that heart energy, your heart key, even stronger, to activate trust within yourself, courage, trust to move forward in new ways, trust within yourself, trust within the universe to support you through that energy process. As you breathe in and out, breathe in and out. And slowly, slowly, slowly coming back to your own energy field. And you're going to gently let your hands fall, palms facing up. Again, returning to that image of the white energy all around you. As you bring yourself back into this physical time and space, back into your body, wiggling your toes, your fingers, gently breathing in one last time through your nose, out through your mouth. And just slowly, slowly come back. When you're ready, you're going to gently open your eyes, grab your moon journal or your own journal. And I want you to think about what you just released, what reflections, thoughts came to you during that process. And see what's there now. How do you feel now? What can you look forward to? Reflect on that. What do you trust and know that that's going to support you and happen very soon, within the next few weeks? What are the key energies you are ready to embody? Is it discipline, trust, faith, love? And do your own reflection on what came up for you during that process. So I'll give you a few minutes to journal and reflect. And Okay, wrapping that up. You can always come back. You can always journal more. But for now, wrapping that up, just allowing yourself to come back. Come back fully. Welcome back. Welcome back. This Leo full moon is here for us. You still have time with it for the next several days. So continue to work with it how you see fit, whatever feels right for you. Go ahead and grab that candle and you're going to snuff it out, giving gratitude and love to the flame for releasing anything that no longer serves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, you can get this in the current Vibe Up box. Has amethyst energy. So that like a lavender scent, really nice. And make some moon water tonight. Moon water is great for releasing anything that no longer serves. You can set that intention. And if you don't know how to make moon water in the full moon journal, it tells you a recipe on how to make moon water. It also gives you ideas of how to work with the moon as well. And it gives you some affirmation statements to use and some exercises. So good tool to just bring out every full moon. Again, you can get it on Amazon. The link is below. It looks like this. And it's a great tool. I love using it. It's been really helpful for me to, be accountable, but it's kind of fun to reflect back on the same things each full moon and see what themes, last full moon I was with and where I was, because, they happen every month. So it's a good little check-in. So if you want to do, a practice, like a journal practice, but you don't want to do it daily, this is a good way to, at least connect to the energy and give yourself space at least once a month, right? I am working on a new moon journal. So for new moons, full moons is really about releasing. New moons is all about setting intentions, manifesting. Depending on the energy, it has different highlights as well. So, moon energy is fun to work with because the moon energy is connected to our emotional body, which is mostly what humans are. We're like walking emotions. We're, depending on our hydration level, anywhere between 60%, 80% water. And, that water rules our emotions. So we're literally walking emotion tanks and we have a lot of feelings and we're here to feel, we're here to learn how to work with those emotions. So emotional intelligence, working with mindfulness, working with energy are all great ways to help us navigate these amazing containers we're in and the energies we're ruled by. So the moon is directly connected to that container and the water in our containers. So that's why moon water is really great to work with, and also drinking water is really good to do during full moons as well, regardless. Alrighty, so this Sunday, I have my new show coming out on YouTube Live. So make sure to tune in. It's going to be a weekly show that talks about the energy going on. We're going to dive deep this week into the Pluto return, numerology, the 22222 portal. So much goodness happening this week. So join me on Sundays at 11. I'll have different types of guests and updates, all energy related, all tools and things to help you navigate all the changes. And also my husband is going to be doing a crypto update. He is super into the crypto space. So he has a lot of good knowledge and has helped a lot of clients to navigate that as well. So each week you'll get an update because crypto is changing daily. So, if you're wanting to follow it and kind of dive in, I always say everything's energy at Energy House. So, money's energy. And that's why I feel like crypto is relevant for us to explore. And there's a lot of good change. So that's a part of the weekly update, just to keep you informed of that space as well. And just things to consider. Really, it's a very short segment, really just to inform. And then I'll also have different guests, other healers. I'll have different types of content that I feel is relevant to share for each week. So this week I kick it off on 2/20 and it's at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you can watch it live, please join me. If not, you can always catch the replay. And yeah, so again, that is the information. Catch me live again here on YouTube Sunday at 11. So with that, thank you so much for joining. It was my honor to work with the energy of this full moon to really see what our inner child wanted to show us through all the evolutions we've gone through to date, the evolutions we're about to step into in the future, and allowing us to release anything that no longer serves us. So take what you need, and if you need to re-listen, allow yourself to do that if you're called to. Journal more if you're called to, and do what you need to do during this time. So thank you all for joining. And with that, have a beautiful night. I will see you next full moon. And I hope you all have a powerful next 2 weeks. I promise you there's a lot of energy coming in. So, wherever you're at now, good or bad, it's, everything's about to change in new ways. So regardless, just explore it, see what's right for you, and give yourself that permission to see, that next version of yourself emerge, even if you're not moving into high school or college or whatever life stage you're at, right? It's all right, I'm in a new space, new time, new me, and let that lead the way. So with that, have a beautiful full moon, and I'll see you soon.